harnessing limited resources for unlimited wants. Even Bill Gates, if you ask him, you have plenty of money, please pay some. He said, oh my God, I have so many dreams and I have so much to do. I don't have money. There's not a human being who would say, I have more money than is enough. We have a situation where we have more resources than wants. That's why it's dull and boring. I don't know why all religions aspire for heaven. It's silly. If you were to go there, you would die of boredom. In real life, you have a wonderful challenge. Your brain power, your technology, your human organization, your skills, they are of incredible value because we have limited resources and unlimited wants. Whether it's time or money or material resources. You are trying to harness them to fulfill the needs of all of us. That's what politics is about. That's what society is about. How do you economize and get the best outcome? And that's why you have the principle of levers. You all still remember the principle of levers, or you've forgotten because you're now in IIIT? Because you studied somewhere in 5th grade or 7th grade, right? You don't remember the principles of levers, right? I see some blank stares. I'm not surprised. Archimedes, 2,500 years ago, was once asked by a gathering like this. Somebody said, Master, you are the greatest physicist and mathematician of this age. Now, can you know the planet Earth? He said, of course, yes, I can. Everybody thought, no, this fellow is mad now, he's off his rocker. Because even now, if somebody is particularly brilliant, we all have a suspicion that this fellow is a little mad. In those days, it was a certainty. Archimedes said, no, I'm not insane. I can and I will move planet Earth, but subject to two conditions. A, give me a place to stand upon. Without a fulcrum, I cannot move Earth. Standing on the Earth, you cannot move Earth. You try and stand in anything and try and move it. But if that's the case, you can't. I need a fulcrum from where I can move. B, give me a long enough lever. It doesn't matter how big planet Earth is, or Jupiter is, or the star Sun is, or some other body is. It makes no difference whatsoever. It doesn't matter how weak I am. Give me a long enough lever, and with my limited energy, however infinitesimally, I will certainly move the planet or body. If there is a big boulder, and if you're asked to move that, if you're a particularly emotional person, but not a particularly wise person, you would go and hit your head on the boulder. The head will break, the boulder will not move. If you're less emotional but not really wise, you would go and try and lift it with your hands and this and that, but nothing will happen. You will perspire, your limbs will ache, you will collapse in exhaustion. But if you really understand the principle of levers, you go and get a sturdy rod, get a small little pebble, use that rod as a lever, use that pebble as a fulcrum, and then with your limited muscular energy at one end, if you push, however big the boulder is, it will most certainly move. How much it will move depends on the mechanical advantage you gain. That's what life is about. All technology is about leveraging. And without that leveraging, problems seem insurmountable. But mere technology is not sufficient. We require the wisdom to apply that knowledge to real problems. Oftentimes in our country, we think that because I am a IIIT graduate or because I've done some mechanical engineering, the problem must come to me. In my textbook, they taught me laws of thermodynamics. But damn it, no. What do I do with this car which is under repairs? Thermodynamics doesn't tell me how to open the boot or how to examine the engine or do whatever. Therefore, I will take this car when it needs repairs to a mechanic whose basic education is zero. He did not have any formal education, illiterate. He studied with another mechanic who is illiterate. I'm a mechanical engineer, but I need my car to be taken to that illiterate mechanic because he doesn't know laws of thermodynamics and therefore he can solve the problem. There was a man called Maulvi Nasiruddin. One day, after dusk, he was walking along a street and he found several young people searching for something in the meadows, the grasslands. He stopped there and asked them, "Friends, what are you looking for?" One young man stood up and said, "Master, we are looking for a key we lost." And he was a little puzzled. So many young people were looking for it and they couldn't find it. He said, "But where did you lose it?" The young man said, "Master, we lost it there." He said, "Are you mad or what? Why are you looking for it here? And the key is lost there." He said, "You are the mad one, sir. The light is here." So we're searching for it here. That's what our education has become. I have this knowledge here, I have this light here, the problem must come to the light will not go to the problem. That knowledge is esoteric at best, stupid at worst. It's inconsequential. How do you apply this light of knowledge to eliminate this darkness of ignorance, to confront the real challenges that we face as a society and as individuals? That's what education is about. Using knowledge as a lever to resolve seemingly insurmountable problems. And politics is a vehicle for that. Why is politics so messy and why is politics so important? Confucius, another man who lived 2,500 years ago, that was a remarkable age, 6th century BC. Some of the greatest minds in the world, they lived during that time. It was serendipity. It was a remarkable age. Gautama Buddha, Mahavir Jain, Socrates, Plato, Aristotle, give or take a few decades this way, that way. Confucius, Archimedes. Now, some of the greatest minds were there during that period. I don't think any one of them met another man except obviously Socrates, Plato, and Aristotle, who were in the Guru Sishya Parampara. Confucius said 2,500 years ago, "The superior man understands what is right. The inferior man understands what will sell." The challenge is, how do you make the right thing sell? Selling something that will sell anyway and therefore making the most of it is the easiest thing. That's what most of us are accustomed to doing. Something will get me 100% marks, therefore I know how to do it. And as I think George Bernard said in one of the perceptive essays on education, he said if during Copernicus' time, if somebody wrote an exam paper in physics and said that the sun is the center of the solar family, he would have been lucky if he was not burned at the stake, let alone passing the examination or failing the examination.